Hey friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So I am back from my adventure in Alaska and also my scrapbooking week with my friends. So I'm ready to get back to work, and I will be starting to share my Friday tip videos again and continue on with my Tuesday video tutorials. So I'm so excited because our new mini catalog will launch tomorrow. Now, because I was so busy in August, traveling and all that, I didn't place a pre-order, which I normally do, but I'll do that in September. So I'm very excited. If you haven't gotten your copy and you're one of my customers, please get in touch with me so I can get one out to you right away, okay? And if you're not a customer of mine but would like to be, I'd love to send you a catalog. Just let me know so I can order that for you and get that out for you as well. And today's card was actually inspired by, these are really cute kits. Here, let me show you. I'll bring them closer when we're doing the card. But this one right here inspired my card tutorial today. So let's turn the camera down and get started. I mentioned we have our new kits, which are available tomorrow for that you can order them, and they're really, really cute. So I can't wait to order them. We've got our, I don't remember what the names of them are. But anyway, this one here is the card that inspired my card today. So this is really cool because it has this great little organizer for your cards, your envelopes, and then other little places here to put probably like your inks maybe, or some dimensionals, your embellishments. And so it's really great, very versatile, and you could use that over and over again because it's cardboard. And then the other one is this cute little the truck, the red truck. Isn't that adorable? I can't wait to order those. So, but as I mentioned, if you're interested in the mini catalog, please reach out to me and I'll send a copy to you. I do have, if you're not a current customer of mine, I do have to charge you for the catalog and for shipping though. However, if you place a $35 order, I will send one out to you. So, and then we also have our online exclusives. Now, with the catalog and with this, I don't think I'm allowed to show you. I know definitely the catalog. I don't know about this. So I'm just going to keep it closed, but you can start ordering these at the same time. There's so many cute sets in here. I really had to hold myself back. Which I did, right? Because I didn't place an order. So that's all good. All right, so today's card, as I mentioned, was that cute card. And this was my sample that I made. I just grabbed some retired cardstock and threw something together really quick. But isn't that cute? I thought that came out adorable. So I am using the, what is this called? Floral and Gingham Vellum. I've had this for quite a while. I kind of forgot about it, but we're going to use this. There's 3 different sheets in here. Here, let me pull them out. 2 of each design. So, and because Stampin' Up! Retired their vellum, they've been coming out with printed vellum here and there. So we've got some florals, pretty daisies. So there's 2 sheets of those, and then there's 2 sheets of these other ones here, and then we have our gingham. I'll be using the gingham. Okay, put those aside. The other cardstock that I'm using is our 2-tone cardstock, which I haven't used yet. But what I did is, rather than ordering packs of each, I ordered the assorted packs of each. So this one here is called, I think it's a Turtley Sweet. So this coordinates with the Turtley Awesome set. But so these are the 2-tone cardstock. And I'm really excited to use those. So this is Pool Party, and then you see the reverse is a little bit darker. Here, let me flip these around so you could see the front and the back, and you could see the contrast. So it's really nice, and what's nice about these is that they have that white core, So if you want to rough it up a little bit and sand it, you can do that. You can emboss and sand. So lots of different things that you could do with this paper. We can crinkle it up. I mean, the possibilities are endless. We have our pool party, which I'm using. And then the last one here, I believe, is real red, probably. So, love those colors. Look really great. Can't wait to use those. And so that's one. Then the other set, oh, by the way, the floral and gingham vellum, that is on the last chance list. So if you want that, get that quick. And then the Celebration Expressions Memories and More card pack. These come with these pre-cut images, and I have used these before, but they're great for accents. All right, so I am going to pull out my pieces. And I've got a little piece which is cut off. So what I'm going to do is, rather than stamping my sentiment, I'm just going to cut this thanks out. I've got my stylish shape dies. I'm going to take out the circle, and I'm taking out the second largest. Okay, and then I've got my flag. And then I've got a bunch of little parts and pieces here. They're just scraps. This is going to go behind the circle. So let's see what we've got here. All right, so this, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet. I was contemplating putting like another layer under the white, but I think I might just leave it because, you know, it might just be a little overkill, right? Sometimes we go a little overboard with that. Okay, so this card, though, we are going to do in the horizontal position. So we're going to leave that horizontal. What I want to do first is I'm going to do a little die cutting. So let me get my pieces that I need for die cutting. And we're going to die cut those pieces. So let's get the cut and emboss machine out and our number 3 plate. Okay, so I think I could probably do this both at the same time. So I'm just gonna, I have both pieces together. So I'm gonna, I could glue those together, but I'm gonna wait to glue those. So we're just gonna put those in here. And as I mentioned, I am doing this in the horizontal. So I want this, that moved on me, kind of like there. I'm just gonna put this centered, not here because that's where my sentiment's gonna go, but I wanna center it top, bottom, and on the left side. So we'll bring that down just to there, okay? And then this is going to be my flag. So I'm gonna come off the edge because, no, no, this way, okay. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna put that in that way, right? I feel like I'm doing, you know, let's do this separate because I want to do that differently. Okay, so I know it would have been better if I had glued it together, right? Because then I wouldn't have to keep moving these along, but I didn't. All right, so we're just gonna make sure that's centered, put this on top. We're gonna run it through. I'm gonna go back one more time. It probably cut because I'm cutting through one piece of cardstock and one piece of vellum, so it should be fine, but just in case. Yes, okay, good. We both got these done, so I could save these for another card. Oh, it gets stuck on here. Where's my take your pick tool? My take your pick tool. Very handy for so many different things. All right, let's put that here. Okay, then this piece. All right, so I want to do the lighter side. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to cut this part here but I do need it to be a little bit longer because my sentiment is longer. So as you could see, it doesn't really fit in here. So we want this longer. So what I was trying to say is I want to hang this off, but I do want this flat. So I'm just going to put that in here. And we're going to, where is my plate? I'm going to hang my plate off the front so that I'm actually making it longer. I know it kind of looks like I'm shortening it, but I'm making it longer. But I don't want the flag part on both sides. So this will just do that. And then we're going to run it through one more time because I need this to be longer. But you know what I should have done? I should have measured this out. So let's see, we're gonna need that to probably about there, I would say. Okay, because one side is gonna be flat. Oh, and it moved on me. Okay. So this is going to be interesting, right? I think I want to. All right, now let me finish this off, and then I'll show you the finished product because I'm having issues right now. All right, so that's what you get, right? So I'm just gonna cut this flat, and I'm done with my cut and emboss machine. All right, so let's get our trimmer out. And we're gonna just cut that down. Right about there, I think. Okay. And this should be fine. And this should be fine. Okay, so there we go. So nice, right? Now let me cut this down to size. So we're gonna cut it right up close. And we're gonna cut this right up close. I think right about there. And then this part here. And I could also use my scissors to do that. But this works because now I know that I have straight pieces, right? Okay, so that's done. This is going on here. So we're gonna put that right there. We'll add some glue. I hope you're all enjoying the last bits of summer. It has been unseasonably cool here since I've gotten back, which I kind of like because I can't deal with very hot temperatures. Nor can I deal with cold temperatures. Now, Alaska was a little cool. It was, you know, rainy, and in some parts Juneau was rainy. Our beginning parts of our cruise, we had a 3-day land tour, so that was it was kind of overcastish. I mean, I think the last day when we got to Seward, it was actually nice. But you know what? We did our best. It was nice to be away, and we enjoyed ourselves. But boy, let me tell you, doing that 3-day land beforehand, whew, that's like you need a vacation right after that, which was good because we had the cruise right after. So, all right, so let's adhere these two pieces together. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I need a sponge which I don't think I have in here, so I'm gonna go run and grab one. I'll be right back. So when you're adhering vellum to your cardstock, if you did little lines, you would see the lines through the vellum. So my trick here is to add a little bit of glue, multi-purpose glue. Just add a nice blob. You really don't need too much, right? Then I have a sponge dedicated for that. I keep it with a binder clip so my hands don't get all messy. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dab a little on my, and we're going to do this side since I goofed and yeah, accidentally touched it. So I'm just going to dab on here. Make sure I get it all on here. And you can add a little bit more, but as I said, and you probably want to keep something underneath here to protect your table. Keep doing that. Okay, so that. And then the glue will just dry on your mat. So we're just gonna adhere this to the front. Kind of have to work quickly though because it won't slide on you. So we're just gonna put this down here like so. I'll make sure I get it perfect like so. All right. I think because I flipped it over, that's why it's not even. So that's okay though. I'm not gonna worry about it. So then this will dry, and then we could use it another time. Okay, so now I'm going to add some dimensionals. So this piece here is gonna come right here, and I want the English things to be kind of showing, so that's what we have, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dimensionals, I'm just going to tack it in the corners. So I'm kind of just lining up where I've got my corners, and do the same thing on here. Actually, what I could do is just this, right? That would probably be easier. And then I want to put one here and one there. And then, so we'll put one here, one here. Okay, and then we'll put dimensionals on the rest of the back of here. There, there. All right, so I want to make sure this is going the right way, and it is. Okay, let's put this over. Actually, no, let's do it this way since I know where my corners are, right? Just right about there. Okay. Okay, and I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna adhere it to the front of my card. Okay, then we'll add some dimensionals on this piece. Actually, let's go over here because it's going to hang on the other side, right? So I'm going to put, oops, I want back on there. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to hide the German things, probably right about there, I think, right? So we'll put another one here, take that backing off. I'll do this. so. And that's that. All right, so we've got that done. That away, and let's add some pretty gems. I am using the flower accents in gold. I just had, oh, there it is. So let's add some of these. Put one here. Add another one here. And we'll do a little small one right over here, maybe. So I think we'll do 5 because I like to do uneven numbers of my gems. 4, one more. And we'll do one down here. So there you go. It's a quick and easy card, and I did not put my white piece in here yet, although you know I can put this down. So let's do that. Let's do that quickly. Okay, I'm not going to put my white piece down just yet because I want to stamp a sentiment on it, and I don't know what I'm going to say yet, so, or I may do absolutely nothing and just leave it like that because it's a thanks card and I'd rather just write a nice message on my own. So there, and I think I need to cut this down though. I do. All right, so that's 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be 5 inches. By 3 3/4. And I did use the flip side of the two-sided, the two-tone cardstock. So we're gonna just do this. Now the two-tone cardstock, although it's called cardstock, it is a little bit thinner than our regular cardstock. So you probably don't want to use that as a card base. I just like to use it for layering. All right, so there you go. Put this away. All right, friends, so there you go. Isn't that pretty? And I finally used my vellum. So I think that turned out great. Here is my original sample. I hope you enjoyed that. If you do, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.